Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is Thursday. I think it's Thursday. You guys probably think, why in the world can't this guy keep track of the day of the week that it is? It's just because I love what I do. Today is Thursday, August 24th, 2013. My name is Rex Harris. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to spend some time with you guys this afternoon. Today, we are going to talk about how to get a better inbox rate from your email marketing efforts. A lot of times people are sending email through the broadcast feature of their autoresponder, and they're finding that their email is going to spam. And there are a multitude of reasons why this is happening. So what I want to go through here today is a step-by-step formulation for reaching more inboxes. I'm going to show you a couple things in Aweber that you can do. We're going to talk about contact email addresses and a couple other things that are going to be very helpful for you. I know for many of you this is going to be review, but there's a lot of people that have come new into the system and new to the training that need to see this, especially before we start getting into the more advanced stuff here in the next week or so. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn on screen sharing, and we'll jump on into the infinite loop here, and away we go. So for those of you that are new with us here today, just kind of give you an idea of how our format works here. If you'd like to chat with us directly, you can actually log into the chat feature here. I'll just sign out real quick, click sign in, and you can sign in with your favorite social network there. Facebook usually works best. And once you're signed in via Facebook, you can chat here, and then anytime you come to the workshops, all you have to do is at the top of the hour, refresh your browser here, click play, and you'll be able to see us live. So let's go ahead and open up some notes here. I'm actually going to start new notes here today. Actually, I'm not going to start new notes because we have a lot of these notes already created. Let me go open up a few here for you real quick. Let me see here. This would be the one, email marketing tutorial, how to reach more inboxes. For those of you that have been following along, you know I've had the opportunity to start getting into some more advanced training with Dustin Custer and a handful of the top email marketers on the internet, and I've been learning some interesting things about email marketing that previous to the last 7 days or so, I didn't even know. The one thing that stays consistent in all of this is the contact email address. What we have been teaching you guys has been spot on in terms of making sure that you're not using Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, because this will have a bearing on whether or not your email reaches someone's inbox. But there are other things here that you can take into consideration too. And one of the things that you can do is you can do basically a spam test. And what a spam test will do for you is give you an indicator as to whether or not your email addresses are going to spam folders. So basically, let's say you've got 2 Gmail accounts, and you've got an email account maybe that you've registered through your own personal domain, and you want to find out if that particular email address is delivering to inboxes. You can actually take and add one of those email addresses to the list, send a mail to it, and see where that lands. If it lands in spam, you know you've got some things in your autoresponder that you need to change. If it lands in your inbox, chances are with that email address at this point in time, you're good to go. But there's other things that you can do that are also going to give you greater delivery as well. So starting with this here, test you own by adding it to any given box. Okay, that's one of the tests that you can run there. Now, one of the things that the major email providers are requiring now for greater deliverability is engagement. And this comes from what we like to call the big four, Yahoo, again, Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, and AOL. These are the primary email accounts that people are utilizing to receive email right now. Okay. So the more that you keep things conversational and the more you engage your subscribers in your emails, this is also going to have a determining factor on how many inboxes that you reach. One of the strategies I've seen several people use successfully is just sending a basic email that says, hi, how are you today? Drop me a note when you got a couple minutes. Thanks, Rex. And people will actually respond to that, and that gets the engagement going between people. Now, granted, if you got a list of 5,000 people and you're getting a high open rate, that could get you pretty busy in one day, but it would be a good way to start getting more engagement via a quality contact email address, in the beginning when you're setting up your autoresponder. Okay. The other thing that's of incredible importance, and do your due diligence on this, okay? Find out, and you can do this through Google here. Okay. You can type in words that trigger spam, and then you can go to these different lists here, top 100 spam trigger words and phrases to avoid. And anything here that you see here, you'll never want to use that in an email address. You'll never want to use it in a subject line, and you'll never want to use it in the body of your email, because this will also send you to spam. This is also very important for all of you that are using safe lists. The same thing is going to apply. If you're using $ or any of these terms and phrases in your subject lines and in the body of your safe list emails, that's also going to determine where that email lands in somebody's inbox. If you're finding that you're not getting any clicks from the safe lists other than what's coming through the click credits, then there's a very good chance that your email is going to people's spam filter versus a tab in Gmail or the inbox in AOL, Hotmail, or Yahoo. Okay, so there's multiples of these sites out there. Go through them and make sure that you're paying close attention when you're setting up your email to make sure that none of these words are being used in the content you're creating, whether it's an email address you're setting up, whether it's a subject line you're writing, or whether it's the body of an email. And it's also very important to note, too, that punctuation or over punctuation will send emails to spam, too. Even something as simple as double question marks in a subject line, or even a single question mark in a subject line, can send you to spam. There's so many different variables. So as a student of email marketing, it's very important that you start making it a point to study this stuff and ingrain it, in your mind, so you know that when you're writing content, or perhaps you're using swipe content from one of your business opportunities autoresponders or something like that, that you're not just wasting your time by sending email that's going to go directly to somebody's spam folder. All right, so continuing on, actually, let's get out of that infinite loop there. That'll probably get kind of boring there real quick. Okay, well, that's the wrong note. Where did the right notes go? Did I close them? Oh, no, here they are. Okay, this is a PDF that is available for free too in our private group on Facebook if you're already part of our Legends Network team. This is also published on email, and many of you have received it who are subscribed to my list. And if it's something that you want a copy of, you can just send me a friend request on Facebook and let me know you want a copy of it. I'll make sure that you get it. So something else that I'm actually going to make a change here to, based on what I've been learning here recently. There is still some truth based on the older email addresses that are well established and not blacklisted. I still get a very high open rate with my rex@rexharris.net email account, And I've had that email account for many, many years. But there's also something to be said too for new email accounts, because what happens a lot of times, especially if you're doing bulk mail, is that if you use a domain or a domain-based email too many times, it can actually get blacklisted and get you in trouble with your web host, like GoDaddy, for example. So it's always good to use just very common, basic domain names, again, that are free of these words here. And if you put your put your thinking cap on, you can come up with some phrases there that you can utilize to create these custom emails that we're talking about here at the top of this PDF. And for those of you guys that are interested in learning more about this stuff, again, you can send me a friend request on Facebook, and I'll be happy to share more with this stuff with you guys one-on-one. So as your list grows, interacting is very important, and this is also going to increase the amount of times that you reach an inbox every day. I mean, there's people out here on the internet, and I just, based on the test that I ran this morning, was kind of mind-boggling. First time in a long time I've had over a 60% open rate from email this morning, and all I did was a value share this morning. There wasn't a call to action or anything. It was just a value share with my personal list of a video that I created recently, and the open rates were astounding, and the click-through rates were right up there as well. I actually saw within a matter of a few hours that video generate more than an additional 50 clicks, which also generated some referrals and commissions just from that video alone. So the strategy does work, and is the larger you grow your list, like we've been talking about here recently, targeting whether home business owners or whether you're targeting safe list marketers, as long as you're taking good care of the people on your list and you're not making it all about calls to action, but you're giving them value and sharing some some solutions to the challenges that they're facing, as you cultivate that relationship, people are going to want to do business with you. They're going to want to buy what you're using. Because what you're teaching is working for them, so they're going to want to buy the products and services that you're learning from, and they're going to want to join the businesses that you're promoting too, because obviously if you're able to get this kind of traffic and utilize this kind of relationship development via email, then people are going to be way more likely to join you in a business opportunity, because you have basically fulfilled that burden of creating some trust and building a relationship. And the key to a relationship with your list is value, and people have to know how much you care before they're going to buy anything from you or join anything from you. It's like Simon Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And if you make why what you do about other people, that, ladies and gentlemen, is what sets you on the path for amazing success and abundance as an internet marketer. Okay, so we're going to run through this this flow chart here today. Very important, because it's necessary to visualize the process as you begin to develop your marketing system. I know we've got many people here utilizing Splash Wizard as a cool tool for developing your lead capture pages. So if you're not familiar with Splash Wizard, get back with the person that referred you to the Hangout, and they will be more than happy to share that with you. And if you find out that whoever referred you here is not using it, feel free to get with me and I can show you how to get that as well. So obviously the fundamental element of what we do is traffic, and there are multiple ways to get your traffic. And what I want to show you guys today is a couple of different traffic resources and the different methodologies that we would utilize to approach these traffic resources. The first one we're going to look at is safe lists, and I know I said recently I'm not going to do a lot of training on safe lists, and I'm not going to do extensive training on safe lists as a resource that you're going to spend a lot of time clicking for credits in. Okay, what I'm showing you guys is a fantastic way to leverage the cash flow you have coming in from your business to create more cash flow coming into your business, and to be able to free up your time to learn the greater things by being able to buy a couple of contact solo ads out there and get the traffic that you need to collect email addresses. So this particular safe list here is called Free Safe List Mailer. It's one of the biggest credit-based mailers on the internet. It has over 49,000 people right now, and I have found it to be one of the most responsive safe lists. Active Safe List is another one of my favorites. You'll also find good quality traffic on a resource called Ad Troopers. Okay, and if you're taking notes, Global Safe List also has a fantastic credit-based contact email solo. So when I'm going to buy a contact email solo from any safe list, I'm buying it from Free Safe List Mailer here, and they're actually running $24.99 right now for an emailing to just under 50,000 people. And in season, they usually run $49.99. So now is a good time because I can demonstrate to you here. You see all of these AWeber notifications coming in here. These are all from solo ads that I am running right now on Free Safe List Mailer, Active Safe List Mailer, and Ad Troopers. Okay, so Global Safe List, another fantastic safe list. Another cool thing that you can purchase here too to get traffic, and again, this is if you're targeting internet marketers, more specifically safe list marketers. Okay, you can do well targeting internet marketers here if you're giving a solution to a problem or an answer to a question specifically for internet marketers that are coming through these resources. It's not just safe list marketers here, but you're certainly going to have to give something that's going to appeal to people. That's why I take it down and focus it even a step further and target safe list marketers, not directly. And you can do the same thing on the traffic exchanges. I know there's some people doing some testing with that this week, but that's not the one that I was thinking of. The one I was thinking of here is called Safe List. SafeListXL.com has a very reasonably priced login ad. The unfortunate thing, I'm going to say the unfortunate thing about it, the difference between this and a lot of the others is the full page login ad here. Okay, and I'm not sure why I didn't go to the full page login ad there, unless he doesn't offer them anymore. Yeah, login ads right here. You can purchase these for very low cost, but you have to provide the image for that particular campaign, where like a full page solo ad here on Ad Troopers, when I log in, okay, once I get past the safe list offer, you can book these in advance, and you can actually run the link directly to your capture page here for an entire day, and everybody that logs into this system will see your capture page. That's a great way to collect email addresses, and it's a very low-cost way to get traffic. Okay, I don't think Active Safe List is doing those anymore, but Active Safe List is a great way to get a low-cost contact solo. And yes, they have the full page login ads here. You'll have to contact the admin and see how much they charge for those. But here, like on Ad Troopers, if I go to login ads, and these are very effective ads, and you're going to come in here, most of the time you're going to find that these in red here are already booked. But here, days without login ads that can be selected, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. I can select Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, click continue, and that would be $29.85 for the 3 days. So I click pay now. Click login. No, I'm just going to pay now, thank you. And then return to Rick Katz Marketing, who is the owner of Ad Troopers. And then as soon as the order is processed here, take a few minutes, it'll grab my advertising submission information. Active Safe List, when I get into the members area, same pretty much. You'll see that most of these have the same format, at least the majority of them that I do. There's a few that have different formatting, but they all function pretty much the same way. I can come in here to solo ads and send an email to 16,031 contact addresses for $7.95 per month. Now keep in mind that we are not going to measure clicks the same way we would measure clicks coming from a solo ad, because these are more impressions than clicks. Okay, these are impressions showing up in a frame set, so you're going to have a marketing system that grabs people's attention. So what I will be running in here as soon as the Ad Troopers order processes, okay, is to enter my ad here below, and I can enter this in a frame set. I can enter this in an image ad, and that will lead through to a lead capture page. Okay, so any banners that I have here, I can add. I can come over here and I can whip up a quick banner here just based on, this is a little bit more advanced, but just to show you guys, I mean, once you learn how to do this stuff, it's just not hard. Let me go over here to Splash Wizard for a second. What I'll do is I will just open up my splash pages here, and I'm going to be promoting this one here. So all I have to do is go to the view of my capture page here. Okay, and I've got a couple of different things that I could do. I could actually take the embed code for the video, and because of the fact that I can run HTML here on Ad Troopers, just go to the video here on YouTube. Which would be this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab the embed code, but I'm going to use the older embed code here because I'm going to want the video to autoplay. So when I grab an old embed code, what I'll do is I'll open it up in Notepad and then paste the code for the video here. Okay, now keep in mind this is going to be on video, so you guys can watch it multiple times and get this. So I know it's a little bit techie, but sometimes you got to learn the techie stuff too. The mechanics apply as much as anything else does if you want to, learn the stuff that other people don't know. All right, I'm going to make sure that I go up here. Now what we're looking at here is the actual URL for the YouTube video, which is right here. Expands that whole area there between the quotations, and you'll notice that it's in the old embed code twice. Now when you're grabbing the embed code from YouTube, the one thing that it does not include is the HTTP:, so you got to make sure that you include that in front of each URL or it's not going to work. And then at the end of each one of these elongated URLs that ends in US, I'm going to put an ampersand, which is Shift 7 on your keyboard, and I'm going to type autoplay there. The word autoplay, AUTOPLAY, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, now most of these safe lists don't make you do this. You can just put a capture page URL in there, and okay, I'm going to type at the end of autoplay =1. Okay, that means that the video is going to play on autopilot the minute people log in there, because I want to capture their attention as they're logging in. So now all I have to do is go back here. I'm going to use just some basic HTML code. P-align equals center will center my video. I just paste my video code there that I just doctored up, and I'm going to put a /P there. Now when you're doing HTML code and you want to link HTML code to some text. Okay, again, I will just do the p-align equals center, okay, to create a link. Okay, you just do the bracket A and then the letters href, and I'm going to do an equals quote quote, and I'm going to close that real quick. Then I'm going to do a /A and a /P. Okay, so you guys can see this, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of fill in the blanks for you here because I want to show you how to make text clickable when you're doing these kind of things. I got to make sure that that's spelled right there. ALIGN is the proper spelling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link here to my actual capture page that I have running for the safe lists right now, which is the link here from from Splash Wizard. I keep calling it Instant Splash, but it's Splash Wizard. Instant Splash is another splash page creator that Carl Bailey utilizes, and God bless it. It's a fantastic resource, but Splash Wizard is just the best thing I've seen in a lot of years. So what I'm going to do so I can track the clicks that I get there, because I always want to track all of my clicks. Okay, every click I get, I want to track it. I'm going to call this Add Troopers Log, and then the dates that was going to run, and I bought that for the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So I'll just say 28, or I'll say 7/28-30. So I know what days it's going to run. I got it running for 3 days, 7/28, times 3, something like that. And then I'm going to paste the link here, and then I'm just going to call this Safe List Lead Strategies, because that's the capture page that it's for. Like I've said in many of these videos, I'm going to shut off the top menu bar, and I'm going to click Save. Okay, I'm going to go down here to that link in my tracking list, and there it is, Add Troopers Login 7/28 × 3. I'm going to grab that link right there. I'm going to go back to Add Troopers, and right here in between those quotes where it says ahref, okay, I'm going to type http://, and then Control-V on my computer will paste that link there. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to say target equals quote _ blank. Okay, that will open that link in a new window outside of Add Troopers, which I want it to do in this case. Okay, and then here I'm going to say +100 lead daily using exclamation point. Okay, I don't have to worry about any spam filters or anything like that here, because this is actually an HTML-based email. So just like that, now for those entire 3 days, it's going to be my video and a link to my capture page playing every time somebody logs into this website. And now all I have to do is click Add Ad, and my ad will be added, and it'll run on those 3 days. I'm actually going to save a copy of that ad right there as well. Okay, because anytime I create a promo like that, what I'll do is I'll come over here and I'll go Save As, and this will be login ad. So any other login ads that I buy that are HTML based like that, I'll automatically have that ready to go, and I'm just going to save that in my Clicks Gone Wild folder there. Okay, so now that's good to go. Okay, then I can come over here, and I already have a contact solo running on this list right now, to where I've got a message going out to all 15,000 members here. I've got a contact solo running here, and I've also got a contact solo running to 49,384 people here, targeting the safe list. And guys and gals, outside of just another handful that we're advertising to, the majority of our traffic is coming from these three, and I paid a total of so far, $24.95 here, $7.95 here, $10 here, and then I just bought 3 days of login ads here. So a total of $80 on the campaign, and I already this week have generated another $50 in referral commissions for Splash Wizard, taking me over 10 days to $100 monthly residual, which is already paid for my advertising and put me 20 bucks to the good. Okay, and my objective is to turn Splash Wizard with this marketing strategy into a $5,000 per month income stream by September 1st. That is my objective with this. So it's just a matter of learning it and staying on top of it every day. And I understand that, wow, this is mechanical, this is a little bit technical, but it's like I said, sometimes you've got to learn this stuff. All right, and you're going to notice that when we go back and we talk about the splash pages that we're running here, just to reiterate, when I go to my splash pages here and I go down to the one that we just marketed, SafeList Lead Techniques, I say that 5 times fast. Okay, you're going to see here I've got a video that targets SafeList marketers specifically with a strategy that shows them how to get 100 plus new subscribers here today, and I've got a video here that's playing on autopilot anytime somebody sees it, where it's actually me addressing them and sharing a specific message with them in a call to action to subscribe here, and then I give them 2 high-value training videos on the back end, and those can be created just by running some Hangouts. And you can run Hangouts. I mean, it doesn't even need to be, a 30-minute, 45-minute Hangout like I run. It can be, a simple 10-minute Hangout. Just make sure that you're giving people value and something they can go apply. Okay, and remember, when you're doing videos, guys, no pitching, no selling. You're not a salesman. You're not a salesperson. You're not a saleswoman. You're a human being talking to other human beings. And a lot of it you just have to, I don't want to use the phrase dumb it down, but for lack of a better way to put it, it's not really dumbing it down. I just like to call it talking to people like I'm talking to my grandma. Hi, my name's, hi, Rex Harris here. Thank you for sharing a few minutes of your time with me here today. Just like I did in this video. Hi, Rex Harris here. Now, I know that you're clicking for credits on the SafeList right now, so I'll be brief. But I got a question for you. Are you getting the amount of signups and sales through your SafeList marketing efforts that you expected to get every day? If not, I've created a new two video training series I'm going to give you today, absolutely free of charge. All you've got to do is enter your name and email address in the box below, and I'll see you on the other side. And people opt in. They watch the first video, then I send them the second video plus the workshop schedule via email, so they're plugged in. I share Splash Wizard with them, show that how easy it is to set this up, so they can start using it as well, and people sign up for it and they buy it. And it's just the consistency of doing this every day and becoming a master of your craft that gives you, that added advantage that most other people won't take, because they get frustrated and they quit because it looks a little complicated, and it's really not complicated. It's just a matter of doing the right things and taking the time to learn. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't have artistic control. I'm not saying that you can't make it your own or anything like that. It's like, all the other good teachers and leaders in the industry tell you, all I can do is show you what I'm doing, show you what works, and give you as much information as I possibly can to make it as easy as I can for you to replicate this. Okay, I show you the resources that I use. I tell you why I use those resources. If you go off and use other resources for whatever reason, that's on you. But it's just like the training that I've received over the last couple of years. What's helped me get results is going out and doing exactly what those who are getting results have shown me to do. And that's when things, move forward and grow with your business. All right. So let's talk about another traffic resource here. I've talked about this a little bit recently, but I wanted to get a good video out there talking about this particular advertising resource known as solo ads. One of the best places to shop for solo ads is on the testimonial ads testimonials group here on Facebook. Right, there's 12,361 members here, many of which are solo ad providers. Now, solo ad providers are going to sell you traffic on a cost per click basis, meaning for every click you're going to pay for it, and most of them charge anywhere from 37 up to as high as 97 cents per click, depending on the traffic. What this basically tells me in this particular group is that this is the person that sold the traffic. This is how many clicks were ordered. This is how many were received. This is the total of, wow, they got 300 opt-ins on 315 clicks. That's like 98% conversion on 97% tier 1 traffic. This is my second time through with Steven. He's great to work with and a really chill dude. I recommend. That's insane. When I see stuff like this, this is what I do. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to add Steven as a friend. Okay, and it's okay to add solo ad providers as friends. Don't spam them. Just send them a message. Hi, Steven. Okay, keep it real. Hi, Steven. I just saw from Caleb group and on Facebook. And would like and I click send and I wait for him to send me that. Now, when Steven contacts me, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I know exactly who is on Steven's list. When he sends me his link, I'm going to say thanks. And my first question to Steven is going to be, hey, Steven, is your list mostly MMO, MLM, or IM? MMO meaning make money online, which is also code for business opportunity seekers. MLM being, multi-level marketers, network marketers, and IM being internet marketers, and you might even ask about affiliate marketers, okay? If I'm using a corporate capture page, meaning a capture page that multiple people are using, let's say I'm in a business opportunity, and that business opportunity comes with a handful of capture pages, and there's 500 people using those capture pages. If that's the same capture page I'm using, I'm going to ask my solo ad provider when the last time someone used that particular lead capture page with their traffic. If it's been within the last 7 to 10 days, I'm either going to go create my own capture page based on who is on their list, or I'm going to wait, if I have to, until a couple weeks have passed and I can run that capture page through his list fresh again. Okay, always ask when your solo ad is going to start, because not all of these solo ad providers are going to start you on the same day that you buy. Many of them book in advance. Sometimes they'll book a week in advance. So always make sure that you ask, so, okay, when I buy, when does my order start? Okay, so because that way you don't go buy and submit your link and then wonder why 2 days later you're not getting traffic. Well, Steven, how come I'm not getting traffic? Well, I got a 7-day waiting list. Well, you didn't tell me that when I started. That's on you guys. You ask the solo ad providers before you ever buy. Don't put that on them, all right? Because what they do is what they do, and you're just going to have to wait otherwise. The other thing that you're going to want to ask them is, do they require swipe copy? Okay, this means do they require that you write your own ad copy, or do they just need a tracking link? And if they just need a tracking link, you would set that up the same basic way that I just did here in IBO Toolbox, which I have taught on many, many times. Okay, these are probably the 2 easiest ways for you to get into traffic now, for low-cost paid advertising, okay? Don't expect miracles. This is the introductory stages of you building a list and starting to cultivate a relationship with people, okay? The one other thing that I want to share with you today, solo ad providers, for the most part, Their lists are usually made up of people who want to make money online, in other words, business opportunity seekers. So I'm going to run a different style of capture page through that traffic than I would run through the safe lists. Okay, here I got a marketing system I created in Splash Wizard targeting home business owners via solo ads. Or not home, yeah, would be home business owners, not current home business owners, people that want to start a home-based business, or MMO, people that want to start making money online. Okay, here I share a basic story from about 8.5 years ago when I was a flat broke pastor in Phoenix, Arizona, and how I went flat broke to $16,000 in sales in 2 weeks using the internet. See how this broke pastor from Phoenix, Arizona turned $1,000 rent into a fortune, learn how to start making money fast, all of the training you need free, learn and earn at the same time, enter your best email address in the box below. I do not share emails, okay? You will see here if I put these capture pages side by side, okay, same basic format, completely different target audience based on the traffic resource I am using, okay? My landing page for this system is going to be different than the landing page for the Safe List Marketers page. Okay, here again, same basic format, engagement video here, just like on the Safe List system here. But totally different message. This here is one of the trainings I promised them when they subscribed on the Safe List. Okay, this one here, this is me reaching out to them saying, hi, my name's Rex Harris. It's great to meet you. Thank you for sharing a few minutes of your time with me today. And I began sharing my experiences with an upstart or would-be home business owner as a home business owner that's been doing this for X amount of time, whatever it may be. Okay, same function, different traffic resource, different message. Okay, and this, ladies and gentlemen, when you start to do this, this is going to make it much easier for you to get signups because you're going to be able to segment your lists like I do. I've got my home business seekers list here. I got a Safe List Marketers list here. I got a Safe List Marketers list there. So now if I've got a Safe List based offer or internet marketing based offer for a tool or a traffic resource or something like that, I could send that to people, and because of the fact I've provided so much value to them in the beginning, as they begin to, you know, generate some trust in me, and I send them something that can answer a question and solve a problem for them that also happens to pay me a commission, they will buy it because I've already given them so much upfront. And as you build that relationship, people are going to want to buy what you buy, and they're going to want to join what you join because they're going to want to work with you. They're going to want to be part of what it is that you're doing because that relationship is starting to form. They like you and they want to work with you. Okay? So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. I want to thank everybody for coming out on a Thursday afternoon. It's great to see you here as always. You know, if there's anything that we can do for you guys, if you have any questions, just get back with the person that referred you to these workshops, and they'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And for those of you that would like to know who we are and what it is that we are doing, we are the Mojo Marketing Team. We are working directly with Val Smith on a project called the Legends Network. We are a community of people who believes in the power of the family. We are working to assist as many home business owners as we possibly can get at home with their families full-time in the next 60 to 90 days. This is very doable for those of you that want it, all right? But I'm going to shoot straight with you here. I mean, not that I wouldn't shoot straight with you. You know, this is not something for everyone. This requires some dedication. It requires some learning. It requires some trial and error. And it requires you getting into this, digging in, and doing what those who are doing it successfully show you how to do. And if you want to get to that place where you can live free, you can quit your job, you can work at home, you can be with your family, you can have some fun, do what you want when you want, okay, and exactly 16 minutes from now, there's a button right here on the right-hand side that says click here. Val Smith will be live, and he will be sharing with you the entire list of home business owners and internet marketers already successful in the industry. He's going to be introducing Darren Little and a whole host of other people here. Angel Lee, Dr. Stan Harris, Patrick Snow, Larry Winget. For those of you that know who Larry Winget is, you can actually go to the website and listen to his training for free. You know, this is the people that have been in this industry for an extended period of time, already successful home business owners, reaching out, extending you the olive branch, and sharing with you exactly what it is that they do to make money online every day. And Val's going to show you at 4 p.m. Eastern time in about 15 minutes now how to get connected with those people. So for those of you that are here and you want to take your game to a new level and you want to, you know, start embracing a marketing strategy that works and work with people that know how to do it, that's going to be a good webinar for you to be on. You know, Val's the real deal. Val's a big part of the reason why I am where I am today. You know, long story short, that capture page that you saw up there, about $16,000 in 2 weeks' time, that was my story from about 8.5 years ago, from when I met Val Smith, and Val Smith shared a marketing strategy with me. You know, we were using webinars and workshops at that point in time, but now, you know, we're using Hangouts and that type of thing to host the workshops. And you know, I spent an hour with him one night, and what he shared with me, I was able to take it out the next day and generate $16,000 in sales with over $8,000 in commissions in less than 2 weeks with zero out-of-pocket marketing expense. Now, please take into consideration that was a big ticket opportunity. It was $2,000 a pop to join, okay? But the same marketing strategy still applies today for building those relationships and generating trust, and you can build any business doing what it is that we're going to show you how to do, okay? So enjoy the webinar at the top of the hour. Thank you so much for your time here today, and we will see you guys back here tonight. I messed up earlier. My apologies for those of you that are already on the team. I said we were going to have an 8 o'clock workshop tonight, and I deceived you. No, not intentionally. I forgot tonight's TLN Pro, and Jeff Mills is going to be on TLN Pro tonight. Okay, you guys don't want to miss that. All right, Jeff Mills, this guy is one of Val's original students, multimillionaire, affiliate marketer, very successful, and the stuff that he's going to be sharing tonight is going to be gold. I will be there taking notes, and I recommend that you do the same thing. And then we will be doing our private team workshop tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll make sure that I send out an email with that amendment in it later today. So make sure you get to the TLN Pro workshop tonight. You can log into your TLN back office and get there, okay? So for the rest of you, whatever it is that you're building out there, best of success. I hope you're able to take some of the information here that we shared with you today and apply that to your business. And we will see you guys tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Take care and God bless you guys. Bye for now.